Wake up YouTube, my name is Juice and welcome back to another episode of our Versus series. Today we're going up against this guy named Larsa. Check out his channel, it's called Thosguys Larsa. It's an awesome channel. But anyways, right now we're just not gonna talk about anything anymore. Let's just hop right on in. No waiting. We're gonna do an OU match, a couple of OU matches by the way, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna hop right on in here, and Larsa, I'm gonna type in my usual hi, good luck, have fun. Larsa is leading with a pretty intimidating team right here, featuring the Mega Manectric. Clearly, Mega Manectric is a huge pain in my ass. I actually really don't like Mega Manectric. In fact, that might just be what he leads with, and if he leads with that, that always puts me in a negative kind of position here. So, Lando lead is definitely a thing. I'm not going to want that. He might also lead with Mega Manectric too, actually, just right off the bat. So, right now, I might want to lead with Brotom. If he leads with Mega Manectric, I'll switch into Wilson. It doesn't put me in too good of a position, but I do get stand up, which is always nice. So, you know, in case he decides to lead with Lando, I'm going to go ahead and lead with Rotom. This could be a Scarf Lando, could be, you know, just leftovers. We're going to hope it's leftovers. Because you gotta love lefties, you know, lefties Lando right here. So, if, yeah, we'll see. If he is Scarfed, he'll probably hit me with like a knockoff or something. He goes with the U-turn, so he's definitely Scarfed. Normal Lando is not faster than me. And he goes into the nice, Orge Metagross. It's a good name. I go for my Volt Switch. He's probably just gonna get some rocks up. I usually don't really like that. I'm looking at his team here though, and he doesn't have really anything that really wants to take close combat too well. Maybe Sylveon. This isn't actually a very good way for me to start off the match. I would have liked to start it off a lot stronger. I'm thinking of just switching into Excadrill right here. Actually, he's just gonna go for rocks. So, going to Excadrill will allow me to get my own rocks up. And if I rapid spin away his rocks, I can switch into Heracross. So, this is a play that I do like to make a lot. Now I'm looking at his team here though, and he has a Starmie, which means my rocks wouldn't be staying up for long anyways, even if I kept them up. He's probably gonna go for Leechy right here. Gyro Ball is also a thing. I don't like rocks up on my side of the field at all. My team actually just hates rocks. Might be making a misplay here, actually. We'll see. See what he does right now. Yeah, just hard switches into Lando. Not even gonna wait. This thing is probably gonna go for Superpower? Is that even a thing? I actually have never seen Lando with a Superpower before. I'm almost wanting to switch into Rotom just because he made this play, because that's a little bit shady to just straight up go into to Lando. Kind of want a rapid spin, but if I have Superpower, I'm definitely not gonna want to stay in. That's it. I haven't seen Superpower Lando in ages. I'm just gonna go into a Rotom Wash here for a little safe play in case he does have Superpower. That's just not cool. But luckily, Rotom Wash does take that fairly well. Right now, you go into Starmie, you can go back into Ferrothorn again. Pain Split is kind of what I want to go for, because I want Rotom at least at decent health, you know, so that I can deal with this thing in the future. I mean, Hydro Pump's really obvious. I don't think he's going to stay in for another turn. I think Pain Split, though, will probably still be my best bet. So he goes into Starmie. Okay, that's fine with me. Puts me in quite a good position, actually. He might go for Rapid Spin here, which is definitely what he's going to go for, actually. So I'm going to get off a nice Volt Switch. Yeah, that should hit this thing pretty hard. Okay, so Starmie is hurt. I actually kind of want my own rocks off my side of the field too, because I don't like rocks at all. But I don't think that's happening. Let's see. This thing is pretty fast. You know, Starmie is actually a ridiculously good spinner. I'm just gonna go into Wilson right now, because Starmie can't really touch me, and I should be able to get off a nice pursuit on this guy. So that should do the trick, unless he decides to recover, which would not be cool. I mean, either way, Wilson's not like a really tough physical attacker, really. I just kind of have him to wall special attacks, that kind of stuff. So I guess he decided to switch. That pursuit hit him pretty hard. Caught him nice and off guard. I don't know what he's going to do now. Probably back into Lando, get that nice superpower earthquake off. Lando always puts me in a really tough position, and I don't really have too much for Lando. Tyranitar is capable of catching him off guard with an Ice Beam, which I do carry, but that's only on a Lando switch, and if I'm ever face to face with a Lando, I'm never gonna go for Ice Beam. So he could go for superpower, he could go for earthquake. He has so many options. But looking at my team, he's actually probably gonna go for superpower, just based on the fact that I can just switch right into Rotom Wash, which, you know, that would be the most ideal play for me to make. So I do kind of expect a superpower. We'll see whatever he locks himself into. We'll go into Rotom Wash here. Or superpower. This might be a wrong play. He goes for U-turn. Okay, that's fine. He's probably going to main X-Trick, I guess. That would be his ideal play. And I kind of want to take yeah, main X-Trick. Okay. Kilimanjaro. This thing is probably going to get off a nice Volt Switch or Flamethrower. Probably Volt Switch. In which case, I'm actually going to go into Wilson. Wilson eats this up like a beast. And I'm going to try to get these rocks off my field because I don't like rocks at all. Soon. Actually, I don't even care about getting rocks on his side of the field because looking at his team, Landers and the little doggy there, Arcanine, are the only two who really enjoy rocks that much anyways. He's probably not going to stay in. Nice Volt Switch is definitely going to come in my direction. Kind of want to go into Drill. I don't know. I don't know when I send out Tyranitar. Okay, send out Tyranitar Turn 6. I don't have rocks, so that means my Sandstorm's going to be gone next turn. So unfortunately, going into Excadrill will kick me in the nuts. So expect him to go right back out into Landorus. So right now I'm going to go for a nice Ice Beam so I can catch a Lando off guard. That would be the best case scenario for me. That would be his ideal play too, because then I'd have to switch out into something to take like superpower again. He goes right into Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch it off guard. Had he gone to Lando though, that would have been a beautiful play. Alright, so Ferrothorn is, as the name suggests, a thorn in my ass. I have a feeling he's gonna go for Leech Seed. Gyro Ball will not put me in a very good spot. I'm gonna anticipate Leech Seed. I'm gonna ride into Excadrill, and then maybe I'll get like off a spin. Because of Power Whip. Wow, not even holding back. Okay. So I kind of want to go out just get off a rapid spin right here, just to remove the rocks. But he does carry. I do see the Sylveon. Sylveon makes me a little bit nervous. I don't want that thing. That thing can really stall my team if I'm not careful. So instead of going for rapid spin here, I might actually have to switch right back out. Maybe Super Fab. He could go for another Power Whip, which Power Whip hits almost everything on my team pretty hard, unfortunately. But now if I get my rocks off, he could just go into Lando as well. Okay, trying to think here. Super Fab? Let's go to Super Fab. Here's another Power Whip. Ouch. What? Oh my lord, the power. No. Mega Evolve and Pin Missile should take him out. He could switch right out into Lando. That would be kind of scary. But if he stays in, he's not living this. Or he might. Oh, thank God. Okay, so he did not live that. Thank God. That's a dead Ferrothorn. So Super Fat can be doing some work later. Once I get my nice Tailwind off with Talonflame, Superfab does do his very nice sweeps here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a check anymore for this piece of shit that came out right now, which means, yeah, he can just walk over my team. Sashed Lando is quite scary. So Stone Edge, Superpower, he can go for anything right now without any kind of fear. So my best bet right now is still going to be Brotom. I don't know if I'm going to want to take this too well, though. I'm kind of... Nah, but he could go for... Alright, I'll go to Brotom. Hopefully he goes for EQ, but he's not gonna... He's probably going to go for Superpower. Rock Slide, okay, good. He's going for the most obvious plays right now. Right now you can go back right into Manectric, which I think has Lightning Rod. That's a thing. I don't think I want to stay in on that at all. So I'm gonna get off a nice Hydro Pump. That should catch whatever he switches into off guard. He goes into Sylveon, that'll be good for me. Because I'm not too scared of this thing. I outspeed too, I think. And I can just Volt Switch right out into like Excadrill or something, or maybe Tyranitar? I don't know. We'll see. So Sylveon's clearly his special wall. I get off a nice Volt Switch here. He's probably going to go for Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice actually might take out Drill from this range, unfortunately, because I misplayed a bit here with Ferrothorn. You don't see Power Whip on Ferrothorn much either now these days. So Hyper Voice is a thing. I'm going to go into Wilson. She did this Hyper Voice pretty nicely, and I use it for Wish. Okay. Is he just gonna stay here? Wish Protect. It's definitely a thing. I almost just want to switch into Drill, but I just don't want him catching me off guard with a Hyper Voice. I want to get those rocks off my field so bad though. Okay, I guess I'll just go for a nice Rock Slide here then. Nothing too fancy, and hopefully, okay. I should switch into Excadrill. Hyper Voice though. I don't know that I want to stay in. Maybe I should just pursue him. I don't think he's going to stay in. Oh, he might. Hyper Voice. I don't know. As long as I can just get the rocks off. That's really my primary concern. Heracross can really come and do a lot of work as long as the rocks are off. But as long as they're on, both Dragonite and Heracross are crippled. He did switch out on me, unfortunately. I kind of actually do want Wilson alive. But right now, if I want to get the rocks off, I need to sacrifice something. And I think the best bet really is to sacrifice... What is he gonna do? I can switch into Rotom again. That's a really obvious play. I don't want to lose Excadrill though, because he has that Manectric running around, and Wilson. Wilson provides a hard check against Manectric, so I might go back into Rotom. He could go for a U-turn, or he could just straight up Superpower. Okay. I'm gonna go into Brotom. Hope he U-turns, or U-turn. I meant to say I hope he has superpowers, but U-turn is fine too. I'm in a decent position. What did this thing do last time? Wish? Right, Wish. I should have gone to Excadrill. This would have been the perfect moment. Okay, so he goes into this thing now. Alright, probably Volt switching. Definitely not Flamethrower though. So I'm gonna go into Excadrill and hope I don't get caught by Flamethrower. Alright. No! Sandstorm subsided! I misplayed. Oh, okay. So a Flamethrower is coming my way right now. Darn. I should have counted. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm actually almost gonna go into Dragonite right now. Just get off a nice extreme speed on this thing. I know he has like no defense. Frig. Okay, we'll go into Wilson right now. I'm just switching around. This is not good. I miscounted my Sandstorm skin. Jesus. Happens way too often. Okay. Alright. I'll be more careful next time. He's taking his time, you know. He probably does anticipate that Wilson's going to come back in. He doesn't want a flamethrower on a Wilson. Clearly not. I think his best bet would still be just a Volt Switch. But he's going to go for flamethrower right now. I guarantee it. Yeah. Because otherwise, he wouldn't be in too good of a position. Now he's going to Volt Switch again. Probably. So I'm going to actually go right back into Excadrill. Do I want to make that play? That's risky. But I think it's even more risky for him to stay in. Alright, I'm doing it. Yes. Okay, so I managed to live that just by a bit. Now I want to get off my nice rapid spin here. It's the only reason why I made that play. He's had enough. Alright, good. So now the rocks are off my field. That's what I want to do in the first place. And he didn't even Volt Switch out, that was kind of funny. That's actually the best play, because had I gone back to Wilson, that he would have been in a bad situation. But now there are no more rocks. This thing, I can actually peacefully let Drill die. That said, though, I'm kind of keen on keeping him alive. Just because of Sylveon, who happens to be a very bulky set. So if I stay in, I'm going to be in some sort of trouble. Now, Rotom's kind of important. My whole team's kind of important. I'm going to go into Dragonite right now. Dragonite is my getaway switch in. Alright, he goes for a Rock Slide. Had that hit, that would have hurt, but I don't think it would have killed because, well, I am multi-skill. I want to go for an Outrage really badly right now, but that means he would outspeed, and he could just switch into Sylveon. Outrage is the bad move. In any case, so Extreme Speed would be my only bet. I don't actually think I'll kill him with Extreme Speed. This thing is still pretty bulky. So he doesn't take that risk. He goes right into Arcanine. Arcanine doesn't take that too well either, but Arcanine can go for Will-O-Wisp. So that's really obvious. Yeah, Brotom's my only real switch into that. So I'm going to hard switch right into Brotom. I'm gonna stop taking my sweet time here, because I think he might be getting a little bit annoyed here. Yeah, another Extreme Speed will take him out, but I do want Dag at full health because Dag can do quite the amount of work. Yep. Yeah, and this has been a long match, guys. Okay, so he goes straight for the Extreme Speed. That was the correct play to make. In case Sylveon comes back in, though, I can actually still use Rotom, and I think I kind of want to keep Rotom alive. So, in light of that, I might switch right back into Dragonite to take his Extreme Speed, or I might just let him die. Or I can go in Excadrill and sacrifice Excadrill. The choices. Rotom Wash doesn't do me too much good anymore at this point. So I'm going to actually just go for Pain Split in case he decides to... Alright, so just Extreme Speeds. For the win. It would have done me some good, actually, just to... Should have stayed in with Dragonite. That was a misplay on my part. That's okay, though. I can go right back out into Dragonite. I'm keen on going for Outrage right now. But... he can switch into Sylveon on that. Yeah, so I'm going for Extreme Speed. He could probably switch back into he could probably switch right back into Landorus right now. That would be his ideal play. So I misplayed. I thought this would just be like a really bulky Arcanine. Thought he'd go for Will-O-Wisp right there. So that's why I went to Rotom Wash. But clearly he had other intentions. Or maybe he does have Will-O-Wisp. I don't know. He'll catch me right off guard with that Will-O-Wisp if he does, in fact, have it. So we'll see what he does right here. He could switch, like I said, into Lando. That would be his ideal play. He could go into Electric, but yeah, nothing else would really benefit him. But Lando, even if I'm at -1, I don't think Lando would want to take 2 Extreme Speeds from Dragonite. So his best choice probably would just be to stay in and Extreme Speed me. If he has Will-O-Wisp, he should go for it right now. Hope he doesn't. Alright, he goes into Lando. Right, and Lando loses 36%, so that's good. I can just go for another Extreme Speed. And finish off his Lando. Choice Banded Dragonite is a beauty. Not gonna lie. So it goes into me an Electric. I'm at -2 right now. Not looking too pretty. I'm gonna hard switch right into Wilson. He's probably gonna go for the nice Volt Switch right now, but or Hidden Power, I guess. Wilson's quite the beast though. He doesn't care. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. At this point in the game, his biggest check, which is Landorus, to my team, is removed. So I can actually play safe and still win. I think, as long as I go for it. But yeah, I'm going for another Earthquake. I don't really need to keep Wilson at this point. So he finishes off my Wilson pretty nicely. I'm gonna go into Excadrill right here and get off a nice Iron Head. Yeah. At this point, it's basically game. If he survives this, then kudos. But I'm under Sandstorm. I don't see how. I don't see how he can win at this point. Okay, Protect. Stalling me out here, bro. You stalling me out. That might mean I only have one more turn. I'm not sure about that. That would be a good play on his part. Not necessarily a guaranteed win, I guess. Because okay, so now he has an opportunity to sweep my team with that Mega Man Electric. An opportunity. Now, let's be real. Between the Extreme Speed and a Brave Bird, he should be dead. But let's have some fun. Let's go for the Extreme Speed first. That would be my safest play. And between Extreme Speed and Brave Bird, he's not surviving. Oh well, he took that nicely. But he has 1 HP next left, and I can just Brave Bird here for the win. So that was game. It was a good game. His team was very well built. Very well built team. Yeah, definitely. Starmie is definitely the next spinner. He's really good. I might even want to run Starmie on my next team that I build. Again, yeah, solid team. Main Electric, and like I said, Landorus is just always a huge threat. That Scarf Landorus put so much pressure on my team. I wasn't even sure if I could finish him off, but luckily he did make a misplay switch into it. So that was nice. We might head into the next battle here, but I might not release that. So for now, I will see you guys later. Yeah, peace out.